Hi guys, and happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, January 8th, and it's my daughter's 23rd birthday. So being the bright, cheery, wonderful woman that she's become, I made her a birthday card using some of our new products. Now I'm so excited because I can finally show you inside the catalog. This Rainbow of Happiness is in the January to June catalog, and it is on page, I have to look back at my little, let's see, Rainbow of Happiness, page 16 of the mini catalog. And of course it has the coordinating, oh, did I look wrong? Oh, page 18, got to get new contacts put in. So page 18 of the new catalog. And so my daughter, being the proud member of the LGBTQAI, I think I got, it's LG, you know what I mean, LGBTQAI, I believe it is, community. She's teaching me every day. I just thought this would make a wonderful birthday card for a young lady. So we're going to be using quite a few items from the new mini catalog. We're going to be using the Rainbow of Happiness. We are going to be using from Celebration the Special Moments set. If you put in a $100 order, this is the thing to get. I swear it is the best word set out there. And we're also going to be using the gingham folder. Okay. So let me show you how I did this really quick. Let me move this off the side. I'll keep it here for my reference. So what I am using as my card base, I am using vanilla thick cardstock as the base. I don't use this a lot, but I am going to today. And I'm using, this is the shimmery white paper. Now I liked it better against the vanilla as a layer than I did against the basic white. I just thought it kind of blended a little bit better. Okay, so what I am going to do first, and I'm sorry, I should have told you this, and I don't know where the die is. It's somewhere in this mess of a desk. But we also use the dies. Oh, it's right here. I put it back in. We use this die. Now, I'm not going to show you how to cut this out because I'll show you on the layer, but not all of these, because you're just running it through your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. But it's a fabulous die. We're going to use it in a second. All right, so the cardstock, of course, the thick cardstock is your basic 5.5 by 8.5 score at 4 1/4. We're going to set that aside. The shimmery white, we're going to make it as a layer. So we're going to go down, and I'm going to go down. This is 4 1/4. Of course, this is the standard. I'm going to go just 1/8 below that. So I'm going to go, you can see I've already cut the one that way. So then this is 5.5, so I'm going to go 2 marks below that. So now this is going to make a very slight layer. You know what? At 4 1/4, I'm going to go a little bit, one more in. Just seems like it needs to be, I don't know if I had to crook it in the cutter or not, but let's see. All right, so now that's a good layer. And remember, when you run through your embossing machine, it might, not that it stretches out the cardstock, but it may appear to be bigger. All right, I'm going to put this over here for now because I don't think I need to use it again. All right, so we're going to emboss first, and then we're going to cut. So for this one, since it's a bigger size, you need to use your mama. Now this gingham folder is a regular folder. It's not a 3D. So look at your platform, and it'll tell you for standard embossing folders, you use your base. You don't use 2, you use your base and then 2 of your cutting. All right, so this is a standard. If it was a 3D, you would use that that additional in place of the 3. And when I emboss, I like putting my least cut one on the bottom. Not that it's going to get any of these scritches through. I just like doing it. I don't know, in my mind, it just turns out better. So I'm going to put that folder in there, place it on top, and run it through. You know, it would help if I had the base under there. Here I told you not to use 2, and I'm trying to run it through 2. So you're using 1 and 2 3s, and you're going to run it through. Oh, sorry. I just saw my phone really move a lot. Sorry about that. All right. So now, here's our layer. And we're going to cut the rainbow out. So now I do have to add that 2 back in there. And I'm going to put down my cutting plate. I'm going to put this down. And my die, I am going to take my 2 pieces, just kind of hold it in place. And then we're going to run it through. All right. Hopefully that was all on camera. I forget about these new angles, this new, over the holidays, I had moved stuff around on my desk, on my stamping space here, and so I'm not sure if I really have the camera in the right position that I want it to be. All right, let me put this back over here on the shelf where it belongs. Move these trays out of the way. All right, so here we have this, and here's our card base. Now what I like to do, and this is just me, you don't have to do this, I like taping this down just a little bit because I'm going to actually glue these down on the card, but I want to pop this up, so I want to make sure they're in the right place. So what I do is I just tape it down like that. Let me get this out of the way. And I'm using the glue. Now see, that moved. I might need new pieces of blue painter tape just because these are well loved. All right, so use the glue. I don't know if you guys heard, my husband knocked on my craft door and I had to turn around and tell him shush because I'm recording. Yes, he must be going to take the dog for a walk and wanted to tell me he's only going to be gone for half an hour because it is extremely cold outside. Outside Chicago, we didn't get all the snow that like our Wisconsin neighbors got, but it is dang cold. And in fact, our water company actually left messages yesterday telling us that we probably should leave something like our water, like to have your faucets, like have a drizzle or to drip or whatever, because it would help with, not letting your pipes freeze. I guess they were really worried about that. Now last year when we had the polar vortex, I don't remember getting that same message, but anyway, so we left a couple faucets dripping overnight. All right, so here we have it inside of this base. And then I like lifting this up. And I give it a few seconds just so you make sure your glue's down there. Then what I'm going to use the mini dimensionals on the back of this. And the reason I'm doing that is I really don't want it to be hovering so far above those stripes that you might see edges, or you might see, you know, the underside of the card. I want it to be just slightly over where it is. All right. And I find with these babies, using your take your pick tool sometimes rips them up. So I like just using my stubby fingers. And I do have stubby fingers. I don't have nice long fingers like my daughter has. Happy birthday, Deidre. Happy 23rd birthday, Deidre. Yeah, she has lovely, beautiful long fingers like my husband. And I have the stubby fingers. All right, so then I'm going to kind of hover this over, but also look at my edges. Sorry if my hair got in the way. And if so, you can see I haven't colored it lately. All right, so here's the card. So there's the beginning of that. And then I am going to take, and I think this time when I did her card, I used a punch, but that punch really was close to the words. So this time I think I'm just going to go ahead and maybe I will use, is this a little bit bigger? I'm trying to see if this is a little bit bigger. No, I don't think it is. Let me look really quick here. Let me see if I can see. Oh, that will work. Perfect. All right, so we're going to do that. Yes, I know. I'm going on the other side. Oops. So let's go ahead and get that all inked up. Hold it down for a second. I really should have had my piercing mat underneath there since that's a photopolymer. But luckily, it came out okay. So let me go ahead, go this way, get that all lined up how you want to do it. Oh, and see I did that. You know what, I'm just going to leave it that way. On this one, I actually took some of that paper that I had made from quite a few videos ago. But for the sake of not having this run on and on, plus my phone is almost dead. I don't know what happened to it overnight. Apparently it didn't get on the charging plate correctly. So I'm going to put the regular size dimensionals on this one. Going to go over that just a little bit. And then finally, with that happy birthday phrase from that celebration set, let's go right in here. And I think I just laid it down, so I have to be very careful because I'll get an edge. And there you are. What a fun and beautiful card. All right, thanks guys. I might do another video tomorrow. It just depends on how much partying we do today with my daughter. Safely, of course, at home, just the four of us. But I have the banners up. I'm doing a mirror glaze on her cake in about an hour. And so hopefully I'll do something tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. All right, thanks guys for tuning in. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Put a comment in saying happy birthday, Deidre, if you want to. And have a great weekend.